transfers, because there is big news today with 3 days to go in the window. You won't be surprised to hear that involves Chelsea. Of course it does. They have made a move for the Brentford and England striker Ivan Toney and are in talks with Manchester United over a deal for Jadon Sancho, with Raheem Sterling potentially moving to Old Trafford in a separate deal. Wow. Both big stories. Let's see what the panel make of it. Clinton, I'll start with you. If Sancho were to go to Chelsea and if Sterling ends up at Old Trafford, who gets the better part of that deal?
You love the tricky questions. I think they both get good deals. I don't like how Raheem Sterling was treated at Chelsea. Listen, I'm all for if you've come in as a new manager and you don't fancy Raheem Sterling, but why did you take him on pre-season? Just tell him before, and then he's got longer to sort himself out. Raheem Sterling will get a football club. I think he's a better player than Modric. I saw their game on the weekend. They have signed well, though, the likes of Neto, João Felix. Madueke's a really good signing. He scored a hat-trick on the weekend. But Sancho needs to resurrect his career. So I think a move to Chelsea will do him ever so well. But problem with that is he wants to play week in, week out. Chelsea have such a big squad that I don't think all those players are going to play week in, week out. But I think it'd be a good move. As for Raheem Sterling, he offers Man United loads. That would be a great move. His experience as well, Raheem Sterling. It's a good move for both parties in my eyes, Jules.
For you, Jamie, is Chelsea the right club to, as Clinton says, resurrect Sancho's career?
On paper, I'd say no, just because of the volume of players. I've heard Maresca talk that one of the reasons Raheem Sterling wasn't involved is because he wants to run with this like 21, 22 or 25 max with a few younger players in there. And I think, well, Raheem Sterling wasn't even in that mix. So it's not like Sancho's coming in and then taking his place. He's going to have to move someone else out this late on. I just think that Clinton said it. I think for Sancho, we all know how good he is, and I think everyone's desperate to see him play week in, week out like he did second half of last season. He sort of came alive again because he's got that ability. So I think that ideally, I would have thought he wanted to go somewhere where he's more nailed on to play. And you never know that with Chelsea at the moment, because 1 week you're in, 1 week you're out, and that just seems how it is. I mean, the only positive for him, I guess, is that the manager's bringing him in. So he sees a clear pathway into the team. But on paper, I don't see it.
I mean, Troy, apparently Chelsea's plan was always to involve one of their players moving the other way, with Sterling and Chilwell thought to be the options open to Manchester United. Sterling's played for Manchester City. He's played for Liverpool. Mm-hmm. He's played for both of their main rivals. Are the United fans going to have this?
In years gone past, no. Now, he's better than everything they've got there. So, yeah, when you come in and you change what they have, at the moment he's delivering more than what Marcus is doing. He probably gives more of a leadership role to the likes of Garnacho and Ahmed as well, who scored at the weekend. So those guys will look at Raheem, see that he's won it at City, seen what he's done at Liverpool, what he's done at the international stage, and go, right, I can learn off that. So I think United fans will probably look at that's an improvement, because at the moment, when I watch United, I thought they did okay. At the weekend, I thought they just lacked one or two bits. If they could get Luke Shaw back at left back, I think that adds a completely different dynamic. And then they need a striker, which is why I'm baffled they're not going for Ivan Toney, personally. I think that's a quick fix, like the Van Persie one. You just plot him in and it works. And then for right now, I just think they need a winger. I don't think Marcus is delivering, and then I think the other guys are...
Anthony.
Anthony's nothing. I don't mean that disrespectfully, but they're not offering nothing to the level that they should do for a team like Man United.
Steve, Sterling is better than anything Manchester United have right now in that position. Do you agree?
Do you know what this with Manchester United is, and years have gone by, and this has been proven with a lot of players, wearing that Man United shirt is a heavy shirt to wear, you know, and there's been certain players that's not stepped up to the plate, not delivered at Old Trafford. I think Raheem Sterling go there, I think he can. You know, you've seen what he's won, you've seen the clubs that he's played for. He could go in there straight away and fit in, I think, with ease. I think if it does happen, is it Liverpool is the first game? Man U Liverpool is on the weekend. Yeah. So, again, someone that can step up to the plate. It's interesting one, isn't it? When they get to the last few days of the window, you just get a few shock moves, a few shock surprises. So nothing is off the table at the moment.